Hi guys, I'm Mrs. Gray. I teach 7th grade language arts. So if your student is in 7th grade, I have them for language arts. I teach both standard language arts and advanced language arts. So my standard is first period, and then all of the other periods are advanced language arts. So some things are specific to the course. So you might just need to know what period your child has language arts for some of this information. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to try to get through this kind of quickly. I know you have a lot of videos to watch. If you aren't receiving my reminder text messages, I do recommend parents sign up as well as students, especially students who don't have cell phones. It's really helpful if their parents sign up. This is just another way for me to stay in contact with them and you reminding things about class. So items that they need to bring or little reminders about when homework is due and different things like that. So please, if you haven't signed up, you just go to make a new message in your phone. In the to box, you put 81010 right here up at the top. And then if your child is in first period, you text the @ APS Gray, Gray, and hit send. It will ask you for your first and last name if you've never signed up for Remind before. If your child is in any of my advanced classes, 2nd through 7th period, you just sign up using the @ APS Gray number 2, all one word. Hit send, and it will ask you for your first and last name, and you will be all set to receive our Remind text messages. If you haven't been receiving our 7th grade parent newsletter on Fridays, I send that out every Friday from all of the 7th grade teachers. I just happen to be the one that kind of builds the newsletter and make sure it gets out to you guys every Friday, usually around noon, sometimes after school, but usually before the evening. If you aren't receiving those newsletters, that means that your Skyward email address may be incorrect. So you may want to check that. And then also fill out this form, tinyurl.com/7th grade APS parent. You just put that in Safari or Chrome, and you can join the newsletter that way. And then I'll make sure that those email addresses get added this Friday. If you're still not receiving it by this Friday, go ahead and send me an email. My email address is going to be at the end of these slides, and I'll make sure that you are added to our newsletter. It just has information from all of the teachers about what we're doing, pictures, a student of the week, different things like that. All right, so just a little bit about me. I graduated from the University of Florida, go Gators, with a degree in secondary English education. It's my 9th year teaching 7th grade language arts, and it's my 11th year teaching overall. I did teach high school for a few years before I moved on to middle school. I grew up in Sarasota and Charlotte counties, Southwest Florida. I'm married to Mr. Gray, who actually teaches language arts at Howard, 7th grade. We have 2 daughters. Adeline just started kindergarten here at Audubon. She is going to be 6 on Halloween. And then we have Ren, who's our little future falcon. She is 2.5. She'll be 3 in November. I realize that my camera's kind of blocking them, but there they are. They're so cute. We also have chickens because why not? It's the quarantine chickens right there. And we moved to Audubon Park in 2016. So we actually live right here in the community. So I usually see parents pretty much everywhere. So I'll probably see you around. If you recognize me from this little box down here, say hello. All right, so most of the work that we do in class is in Canvas, and then all of the grades are in Skyward. So Skyward is the most up-to-date way to access your students' grades. We use a lot of different digital resources, Common Lit, Newsela, No Red Ink, iExcel, Edpuzzle. So everything goes into Canvas and Skyward. To kind of keep it all central in one location. We don't do any paper assignments. Sorry, I'm blocking down there. We don't do any paper assignments, so there's no excuse for lost work or I didn't get this worksheet. I was absent, so I didn't get it. They should always access Canvas to see what they missed. And then all work is, so if they turn in something late, if it's been marked missing, they need to go to the late work log on Canvas. So over on the left menu bar on our Canvas page, there's a little late work log that's a Google form, and they just fill that out with what they submitted, and then I grade late work on Thursdays after school. So they don't need to Canvas message me or email me. They just, my cat's joining. We just need to fill out the late work log on Canvas, and I'll make sure it gets graded. All right, so a little bit about the writing. So a lot of the writing is based on what they read. So we will read and then write a response, especially about the outsiders and different articles we read in class. There is a focus on spelling and grammar where there necessarily hadn't been in the past. We use No Red Ink and iExcel to help with grammar instruction. We write in class pretty much every single day. We write explanatory, we write argumentative. There's also different like contests throughout the year for creative writing, poetry writing, things like that. And also most of our tests are in the form of an essay. So we don't, come on, kitty. We don't really do a whole lot of like multiple choice tests. A lot of our tests are in the form of an essay. And we also will do a speech contest in January. So the students will write and present a speech. They did the oration contest last year. It's a different prompt every year, so we'll have to see what this year's prompt will be. The assessments that the students are taking this year, we do have FSA this year, writing and reading. The writing FSA is on the computer for 7th grade, and it will be on April 7th. And the FSA for reading is also on the computer this year, and it will be on May 2nd and 3rd this year, or next year, 2021. That's all the information I have about FSA at this time, but both of them are on the computer. Supply list. So one of the biggest issues is students not having wired headphones or earbuds. They need to have a school pair of headphones that stay in their backpack that are a school pair of headphones. Not Bluetooth, not AirPods, just regular old headphones. And 4 colors of highlighters, which most of the students already have from working with the outsiders. My wish list, Lysol wipes. We use Lysol wipes every day, cleaning the desk before the students change classes. So we go through a lot of Lysol wipes. So please consider sending in a multi-pack of Lysol wipes. I really, really appreciate those who have already done that. And continually throughout the year, we were always in need of Lysol wipes, hand sanitizer, and sanitizing spray like Lysol, and things like that. We do Lysol our class materials such as headphones. Like I have a class set of headphones I have a few pair of headphones for those who forget or there's break. And so we go through a lot of Lysol. I do have a classroom wish list on Amazon. It's tinyurl.com/gray APS wish list. And that has all of those things as well as some stuff for our class bunny, APA. We have a class bunny this year, and just some other things like I have an air purifier, so some refills for the air purifier, things like that. Thank you so much for watching. I tried to make this as condensed as possible so that, because I know you have a lot of videos to watch, especially if you have a 7th grader and maybe even another 6th grader or 8th grader, you have a lot of videos. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch my little video. And if you have any questions about anything I went over, my email address is Vanessa, vanessa.gray@ocps.net, or you can join the Zoom. So we will have a Zoom meeting on September 22nd, which is Wednesday, from 2:05 to 2:45 p.m. I will post the link to the Zoom in my Canvas announcement where this video is, so that you can join us and ask any live questions to the 7th grade teachers. Thank you so much for watching. I hope we have another wonderful year, and have a great day.